Yo guys, what is going on? And welcome back to the same video. We just started to record. As you can see, we just tucked into the burger. We already tried the sauce, but I didn't hit record. It happens to the best of us, so I'm not gonna dwell on the past. We're gonna get straight into the video. Luckily we didn't try everything. The only thing we've tucked into is this sauce and the burger. Let's recap. What was your opinion on this? I think you have to try it again and then give them your opinion. What was your verdict on the sauce then?
I was saying it's too creamy, but it's also, obviously mayo is creamy, but it feels like mayo and spiciness should not be a combo together. Like, it's the RedHot mayo, and I think that is what is in the McSpicy RedHot burger. So this is a limited edition sauce, but it's a combo that I believe that should not be together. I don't know if you guys feel like it should be together. If you do, put it in the comments below what your opinion is on this sauce if you have tried it. But yeah, no, I'm not feeling it at all.
Okay, so not a great start, not feeling the sauce so far. However, you know what I'm saying, we've got the burger, which is also a collab with RedHot. Now she just took one bite of the burger. What was your verdict on the actually no, give him another bite into the burger first.
I was gonna say, because of the camera
Wait, hold
off,
yeah.
I didn't get a great taste.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Is that pickle jalapeno?
I don't know, might be a bit hot. But yeah, she only had one little bite, so yeah.
Okay.
Looks juicy. You're gonna have to show them a burger again like you did last time. Show them inside the burger. Yeah. Looks pretty
Very
good.
crispy.
What have we got in the burger? We've got obviously
It's actually quite spicy.
oh, spicy. Damn. So it looks like we got the chicken, we got lettuce, we got the RedHot spicy mayo, jalapenos. Is that some onions in there? Okay.
I thought it was pickle.
Yeah.
No.
I think it might be both. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. The burger I have today, I would have had that. I really wanted to have that, but I don't like mayo. Even though she said it doesn't taste like mayo, so I could have probably tried it. What burger do I have today? I have the Steakhouse stack. And as I said in previous videos, obviously I was vegan, pescatarian to be exact, for quite some time. So I haven't actually tried a beef burger before, so this is the first time you're like getting my first reaction on this channel. So I think I'm gonna tuck straight into the burger. It's looking juicy, so yeah. Let's see. Okay, they've really packed it with a lot of lettuce. We got 2 beef patties. Some onions in there. 2 beef patties.
I'm jealous. I've only got one. I've got one chicken.
Alright. I'm gonna put on the screen the name of the sauce. I can't remember the name of the sauce. Some corn sauce. And I'm not a fan of
Creamy peppercorn.
yeah, is it like why did they have to say creamy? It put me off from them saying creamy, but hey, we're gonna try it. But first we're gonna give you like a little close up of this burger right now. Oh, get a load of that bad boy. Yeah.
I'm actually jealous. I feel like I would have preferred that one.
If I'm nice,
Spicy.
I might let you try a little bit. Alright, boom. Let's get straight into it.
I can't even see your face.
I'm getting quite a little hint of black pepper in there. That might be the little
Oh, is that like the
black in the sauce. It's giving kind of like a kebab, really enough. A kebab I'm getting from there.
You think beef tastes like that tastes like a kebab, like a doner kebab?
Not necessarily beef, but this burger though. I'll tell you what, that's not bad, guys. Let me give you a little piece of that.
Would you try that? It doesn't taste like
You can just try mine, I'm good though. Okay.
Oh, I prefer better.
Oh, I didn't agree to this. No, hold up. I did Okay, so you actually have beef burgers. So where does this burger fall with the other beef burgers that you've had? You know, like what's the difference? Okay, yeah, I hear you, man. Let's get in some of the fries.
It was very nice. Yeah, it was very nice. That's why. From the beef burgers I've tried at Maggie's, that's probably number one. That is number one, but as a whole, as a beef burger, I'd probably put it just mid. Because if you get like beef burgers from like, you know, like if you go to the fair and they're very greasy, those slap.
Okay, so here's my version of burger. I like the flavour and everything there, but it's missing the juiciness in the burger for me. You know, like that burger that we had, sorry, when we was having the little barbecue and that juicy burger we had. Remember that burger?
But that wasn't.
Yeah, that was vegan. Yeah, I know, but like the juiciness, like it's missing the juiciness. I don't know if it's because the sun's out, because the fries are quite dried out now.
It does look quite dry though. So it's like.
That's what I'm saying. So I will bear that in mind with my rating. That the burger could have dried out a little bit. But yeah, the flavour wise, it's nice. Let's take another cruise around the what's the word? Peripheral. I'm up on the screen. What I'm talking about. Let's take a cruise around the peripheral food that we have here. We also have some chicken selects. Zoom it. Oh, get that fat fly away. Oh, you didn't have to. I should just kill the fly. R.I.P. to the fly that just died on McDonald's. So as you can see, we got a chicken select. Now I've actually had chicken selects. I think about once, and I know twice actually. I had it straight in Macca's, and then the next time it was cold, and I actually preferred it cold. Weirdly enough, I wasn't really rating it hot, and it's kind of cold again. But we're still gonna give it another rating today. Here you go. Here's your chicken select. We got three, so I don't know who's gonna have the last one. Oh yeah, you gotta show them your nails real quick. No, that's your nails. You gotta show them. Yeah, I've just got the nails in it. So good tapping. Hopefully incoming. Let's go. Let's get some.
I feel like McDonald's should sponsor us.
McDonald's, what you doing? Nails down below. Get the sponsor going. Alright, let's get into it.
I can't wait no longer.
Let's go. Let's get a good crunch. Who's gonna have the bear crunch? Me or you? You try it first then. Alright, I'm gonna get my crunch. Comment down below who had the bear crunch. I feel like it was me.
You didn't even let me finish my crunch.
You finish your crunch. That's some good chicken right there.
It's back.
Oh, he's alive. He's alive, guys. He's alive and well. Alright, so chicken selects. Kinda had it before, so it's not the first time trying it, but very nice.
To be honest, sometimes these are very mid. They're quite nice today.
To be honest, it might be because the time I had the selects was like the first time trying meat, so that might be why I didn't like it. But now that I've been having meat recently, I like it. Price wise, do you think how much it was? For free? Yeah, for free. I think it was like 4 something. I'm like, to me that seems a bit steep. I don't know about you lot, but
It's like 20, like that's £6. You only get 3.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like it could be a bit cheaper. But yeah. Okay, so moving on. We have the chicken nuggets. Now, you can't get McDonald's without getting chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets is like, when you think of McDonald's, you think of the original chicken nuggets. I ran for his money. It was just something about the, I don't know what it was, but it just was hitting different.
I think it's because it was somewhere different, and because it's something that we've never tasted before. It probably just slapped a lot more. Plus, it was late and we were hungry.
True.
So it's like,
Could be that. It could have been terrible, but yeah. UK McDonald's, you lot need to catch up. You know what I'm saying? I also noticed abroad where we can tuck into this and then I'll start waffling. Tuck into these nuggets. I mean, we've already had it before, so.
can we just look how like old? Like,
Yeah, Macca's, you lot need to pattern up. That looks like it's been in the shop from last year, fam. Yeah, there's scratches. Last decade or something, man. But yeah.
I can't open it, and I've got new nails. Do you mind opening this for what? Okay, obviously because of my new nails, I can't open the sweet and sour sauce. But this is the favourite sauce that I am opening from Maggie's, apart from the garlic mayo. What is your favourite sauce? Comment down below.
Hey, this chicken is having a little bath right now. Look how elegant he looks in that sauce.
What's your favourite sauce from Maggie's?
Oh, that's a good question.
I said mine's sweet and sour.
I feel like you can't beat this the barbecue sauce. I had the sauce the other day. Burger King Mukbang coming real soon. If you know me, you know I've got some beef with Burger King, but we'll get into that in another video. But I had barbecue sauce from Burger King, and I don't know, it tasted too. To be honest, it did say smoky barbecue, so that might have been why.
It tastes too strong or something.
Yeah, it's too. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can't beat a sweet chili sauce as well.
I don't know if this is just me, but do you guys ever just bite the batter and then have the chicken like separately? I don't know if that's just me, but
Can't lie, that's just you. This girl, yeah. We'll go to Greg's. And we'll get, if you go to Greg's, you gotta get a sausage roll or a vegan sausage roll in that case. She will peel off the batter off the sausage, and she'll eat the sausage and leave the batter. I'm like, what? Can you explain to us why you do that?
I don't know. I just think it tastes a lot better. Like, even I like dismantling the burger. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it for the video, but I dismantle things because I like to have them separately.
She's only eating this pretty for you guys, but usually she'd have the bread over there. She'd eat the chicken, then she'd come back to the bread. But hey, you know what? If that's you, then it's fine.
How much do you want to bet? People in the comments are gonna say they do the same thing with the chicken.
Comment down below if you dismantle your food. I think you should just show them what you do. Show them what you normally would do. Just show them what you do.
So you bite it separately, and then you just leave the chicken and have the chicken afterwards. It actually tastes so good. If you guys do try it, then keep doing that. If you guys haven't tried it, then try it after this video. It'll be a game changer. Watch.
Fair enough.
Try it. Just try it.
No. I treat my food with the respect it deserves. I'm not dismantling my chicken nuggets, okay?
You're gonna respect Maggie's.
Yes, what has Macca's ever... Hey, the only franchise I don't respect is Burger King. I will talk about that in another video. Macca's, to be honest, Naruto though.
See, look.
That's scary.
Okay. Guys, this is what you should look like at the end. Just
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what. No, as a kid, I used to do that. I remember now. You just brought back a memory. As a kid, I used to do that. That was when I was a kid. That's what I'm saying.
So you say I haven't grown up.
That's not what I'm saying, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll admit I did that as a kid.
I just want arm over. Wow. I look skinny here, but look at the video. I should mention. Wow.
You've been in the gym.
Huh?
I said you've been in the gym.
Why you guys? Okay, I am gonna start, guys. I'm gonna start. Especially doing mukbangs like this, we're definitely gonna have to start because we're gonna put so much weight on.
Can't lie, yeah.
100%.
No, I was just about to say, it probably would have been best to start with the dessert so it doesn't melt, but
You start with the dessert. See,
When-
you're backwards.
when it's a McFlurry, it's probably best to start with the dessert.
No, because then after you eat everything, you want something light.
Or at least to try it and then come back to it because it's going to melt. That's what I'm saying, like, especially because when I'm outside.
I like McFlurries melted because then it's easier to eat. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It does look like there's barely
downside with McFlurries. Sometimes they're too stingy with the with the actual what it's meant to be, like the pieces. What I've got for dessert, guys: raspberry, and white chocolate pie. Now, yeah, now for me, I used to love apple pies, and then recently, very recently, McDonald's introduced raspberry and white chocolate pie, and ever since, I forgot about my first love of apple pie. I've been having this all the time.
I do not like apple pie. Anything with apple in it, apple crumble, apple pie, apple. Is it apple crumble?
I love apple crumble.
There's apple crumble, apple pie, and there's something else.
Apple strudel.
I don't know. Anything apple is just ill.
I love apple pie. I love an Aldi apple pie or a little apple pie. Aldi apple pies are the best.
You said Audi, like
Oh no. An Aldi apple pie, top tier quality. I do want to do some videos, so let me know if you'll be interested in that. Where I get some foods from local supermarket and I compare, which has the better, wait, and I'll explain that terribly. For example, I'll get like an expensive apple pie and I'll get an Aldi apple pie and we're gonna compare, if the dupe version is any better than, the more expensive version, yeah.
most of the sauce is at the bottom.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to tuck into the apple pie for the crunch for you lot right now.
See, when you let it melt, you can let it, but you can eat it faster.
Yeah. Sorry, do you want that for me just while I get this crunch? Now.
ASMR. Also, I want to just scratch it, but
Sorry.
it doesn't look appealing.
No, I was just about to say that. I'll be real, guys. This apple pie or this pie doesn't look very appealing.
It looks like burnt flesh.
No, that's what I'm saying. It looks like it's like
Like burnt flesh.
it's either decaying or so I don't know. I feel like McDonald's could work on the aesthetic of it. I don't know how, because I'm guessing this is just a result of how it's made in the oven or whatever. But they could work on it somehow. Yeah, I'm guessing because the pie is red and the yellow bit is probably like the oil or whatever, something like that. That makes it look bubbly like that. But they've definitely got to work on that. So I guess if you're watching, so that we're gonna get straight into this.
I just realised I dismantled it.
It's okay. That's what it looks like inside. You've got like
I've seen the inside of it.
yeah, it's like a thick, creamy white, and then there's like the.
And you don't like mayo, but you can eat that.
That's different because it's like a dessert type of white. Does that make sense? It's a sweet. I don't.
Mayo type of white then.
Mayo is like a savoury kind of white food, but this is a sweet. Also like for example like custard. For example, I could eat because it's sweet.
Custard. I hate it. Worst thing. Custard, I can't remember. I like my top tier things. I refuse to eat it. I would rather touch a spider.
You can see the gooey like raspberry inside. Oh, this is a nice little treat.
That's very spicy. I just had a jalapeno.
You can't hear.
Very spicy. I feel like I have to put some mayo on it or something.
Yeah, you can have it after. You can eat it later and put something on it.
I did try. Pardon me, I just burped. How come you have to put the mic right by my mouth when I just burped? But yeah, anyway. So. Okay, so this guy is so heavy. Everyone has sat on this. Poor people have sat on this before and it's never snapped. He sits on it. No.
Exactly. So why did you do that?
Because you're just weird. Mate, what the heck? Anyway, you made me lose my track of thought. I was gonna say, I did try to eat this for you guys. It is spicy, it actually is spicy, I would normally eat it for you, but it's got jalapenos in it, and the sauce is spicy, that I did want anything to do with mayo and it doesn't even taste like mayo. Can I have another bite of your burger?
I was just about to say, guys, I don't know if it's because I think it could be to do with it being dry. It's me taking another bite after a while. I think the rating's gone down for it. I think it needs some juice in there, like, you know.
I mean, it does have onions in there. You don't like onions?
That's the juiciness that I'm missing out on.
Yeah, like see, normally with a burger, you'd squeeze it and you see juice. There's no juice in that at all. It's less like I can have this one. I can't. I think that's why I have more like beef burgers with chicken from shops, especially chicken chops, because like you know the Dixie one we had the other day. That was spicy.
I think I'm gonna have to dip it in sauce to eat it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to dip in some sauce and eat it like that. Okay, that's enough now.
I thought you said I could have it.
No, I did not say that. What I'd say is it's got potential for sure. It just needs to be a bit juicier, you know.
Healthily. Let me do a crunch. Oh, there's oniony.
Oh, it's onion. Yeah, man. You can't beat a Maggie's. You know, it's a major fast food chain. Yeah, it's still so affordable, and I think that's what the main point of Maggie's is, like cheap, affordable fast food. You know what I'm saying?
Then again, do you guys remember when the small fries were 85p, the medium were 99, and then the large was £1.9? Large fries now is £2.90. I've seen 39.
Yeah, sometimes it's more. It depends where you are. You know, if you're like in a Maggie's in like a bigger city, then it tends to be more. You know, coming like £3 for some fries, it's criminal. We start with Wingstop and now we're at McDonald's. You know. And that's gonna happen on the channel. However, when you go from that beautiful, glorious Wingstop burger we had to now, at least this burger, I don't know what that one's saying. To me, it's a big letdown. However, we have to rate accordingly. You know, we can't base it off that burger we had at Wingstop. Okay, so like we said before, the way we're gonna do it on this channel is I give it a rating, you give it a rating out of 5, and then we'll give it kind of like a median score based on our answers, if that makes sense. So think in your head, what are you gonna give this mukbang that we had today? You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, the reason it's a 3 is you know, obviously the fries was a bit cold, but out of a lot of the fast food chains, Max is on top when it comes to fries. So bearing that in mind is why I've given it the score I have. The chicken selects were very nice. You know, you can't go wrong with the chicken nuggets. Nuggets are nuggets, you know what I'm saying? And I think McDonald's, yeah, what am I talking about? McDonald's have got the best nuggets in the game when it comes to fast food restaurants. So bearing that in mind, even if it wasn't 100% up to par today, and you know the apple pie, raspberry pie, sorry, was nice. And that's the reason why I gave it a 3, you know. It could be better, but I feel like 3's a good, solid, middle ground score, you know. Now, why did you give it a 2.8?
Well, as you just said, 3 is a middle ground, but I think it was just a bit less than that. It's because the burger was too spicy for me as well, so I couldn't really eat it. Not saying that that's Maggie's fault, but for preference, I just wasn't really keen on the burger, and the fries were too cold, and the chicken nuggets just weren't on par like how they normally are. But I think that's because maybe it was cold. So
2.8, and 3. Oh, so we're trying to go in the middle, 2.9. We could give it a 2.9 or 3. I think 2.8 is a little too harsh for McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? The king of the fast food industry. I feel like a 2.9 or 3. What do you think though?
In the middle of 3 and 2.8 is 2.9, so give it 2.9.
Do you want to do 2.9? I would do 2.9. McDonald's, Mukbang. You know, we had a little. I need that word. Is annoying me. Prefla. I'm gonna text you after. What I'm trying to say is we had a little diverse mix. We tried some fries, some burgers, some chicken nuggets, some selects, some desserts. So we kind of had a good mix to give it a good review. And yeah, 2.9 for McDonald's. That's what we're giving it today. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. If you lot enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment down below. And yeah, let us know what fast food places you want to see us try. It doesn't even have to be, you know, a major big fast food franchise. It can be, you know, your little local stores, bakeries, anything like that, you know. And yeah, fall for it. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. And we're gonna see you like in the next. Peace.